Legend of Total War here with part 14 of my Total War Shogun 2 Fall of the Samurai Let's Play campaign as the Obama clan. Alright, so we've got this siege here to do at Etchu. These guys are assaulting us. They don't have any artillery, so they don't stand a chance, but we have to fight it manually, or else I'm just worried that they're going to take too much damage, and I can see that there's another army close by, and I just really want to make sure that we minimize casualties. One of the things that I'm a little bit concerned about is that it seems like with these battles, sometimes the units don't listen to my commands, so that's a big concern. I shouldn't matter for this battle because there's no artillery. So yeah, these guys here haven't fully replenished yet. It'd be best if we could primarily use the garrison troops. Okay, let me see how we're gonna go about this. Bounce power's fine. I mean, since the garrison infantry, they all of these guys here, they all come back to full, provided we win, of course. We have cannons here because it's a staff fort. The reason why I don't really want to put units over here is because when they come up here, first line of defense, our units do tend to rout much quicker than the enemies. And I've just found that my results are a lot better if I just stick to staying up here. Because you can't underestimate the power of unlimited morale. It's a big deal. So these guys here remain in reserve. And their job is to just, when these guys come up here, just to fire on them. Doesn't matter if we shoot our own troops. Doesn't matter that much if we shoot our own troops. Good opportunity for him to gain some more experience as well. And let's do this.
Prepare to defend, sir.
But overall, I'm quite hopeful about the campaign. Everything's looking really good. My biggest concern, though, is time. I mean, I don't think like I'm gonna run out of time, because the majority of the settlements we capture will happen in the last like 20 turns of the campaign. And you know, if I really wanted to, I could go ham on recruitment and just go and conquer as much as possible. But we've got plenty of time, so that's why I'm just focusing more on my economy, because capturing lots of settlements is not a very good way to boost your economy. Especially because the AI just does not develop their settlements. You know, you capture a settlement, it's only got like one build slot. Then you got to invest a couple of 100,000 into it, which I don't mind doing, but I can't do that with like 50 settlements all at once. I've got to do them sort of two at a time. The enemy has damned ambushed you. It doesn't make sense. Okay? Fucking Americans can't even speak English properly. It's the damned enemy has ambushed you. Anyway, whatever, I'm just getting pedantic. Alright, so I mean, I don't profess to be a like amazing at English. But fuck, if your English is worse than mine, then you're shit at English. It was actually funny, in a live stream the other day, well, it might have been a few weeks ago now, someone was, we were, you know, talking about how people don't speak English properly, and someone said, I don't, what did they say? Fuck, I would never remember these fucking stories. I see so many people who can't speak proper English. And I was like, well, it's because you're supposed to speak English properly. Well, that's, oh, fuck me, I didn't tell that story very well at all. Doesn't matter. Let's just worry about the battle. You had to be there. That's the thing. You got to be there when it happens. Telling these stories that aren't really that interesting secondhand, it's like, that was a shit story. You know, it's one of those things. You just got to be there. Come to a fucking live stream. I live stream it every day. It's good they're getting bombed. I mean, the balance of power is already even, so they're They're not going to get past the first line of defense here. They're just not. Especially with that artillery.
Sir, reports have it that your tower is in enemy hands.
This helps them fire faster. But the downtime on this is actually pretty quick. It's a very good ability. You really need to use that more often. I already damaged some of my own wall, so fuck it.
Sir, reports have it that your tower is in enemy hands.
I probably didn't need to do that actually. The first one. I didn't need to damage my thing because they're not going to do it. So good. Any damage these guys here take doesn't matter in the slightest. That's another thing. By putting all your troops here, this ability can apply to all of them. Whereas if you spread out, it can't. Bounce of powers majorly in our favor. There's nothing the enemy can do. They can't get up here.
Sir, reports have it that your tower is in enemy hands.
Like I said, even if these guys here get wiped out, it counts for absolutely nothing.
Triumphed over the enemy.
No, I'll just let them go, it's fine. So how many men did they lose? Probably about half. Let's see. Usually around half when they run away. No, they lost everything. Well, that's great. Are you gonna get a rank up? Excellent. Okay, I believe I was a little bit concerned about these reinforcements, but it's not sufficient. Even though they've got some artillery, this here is a star fort, so yeah, good luck to them. This needs to be repaired. Cool. So he's our son and heir. Okay, cool. So I recruited some line infantry here. I was thinking of sending them. Yeah. Oh, they're not going to get here that quickly. And disbanding some of. Let me just check this. Okay, disbanding some. Of the levy infantry. Actually, one. Yeah, just one of them will do. It's fine. There's kind of no point bombing that. Alright, now we got to sort out taxes. We've got to make sure I am vigilant with this, or else we'll have revolts on our hand. We can't have. They've got to hold on to these settlements. It's good to see that all the other regions are under control now. They're making excellent coin. So they're bringing some strength over here. Nothing major. I reckon we could go out there and fight them. That's what we've got here. Because this is a pretty good army. Make sure we bring him. Sorry about that guy coming in. Hopefully we can... What happened to our movement? I just hope we can get like a few battles out of this. Jeez. I could auto-resolve this. We won't even take any casualties. Or, like, not many. See? There's no risk involved. Although if we had fought it manually, we could probably get more than one battle out of it, but that's fine. I didn't need more than one battle. So we're hunkering down during winter. So at Harima, what do we got going on? It's a line infantry here. If they attack, they're most likely going to lose. Looks like they... Oh, I see what they're trying to do here. But like I said, what we'll do here... If they just want to bypass us like that, fine. We'll just make them go home.
I have better things to do than listen to an old woman's...
See if 6,000 attack for 3 turns still cuts it.
And try to make
Yeah,
sense.
that's cool. And then declare war on them. Because our reputation does not matter in the slightest anymore. As long as we're not losing honor, who cares? Because this here, obviously, not defensible just yet. Okay, good. Good. More things being constructed with every turn. It's good to see. We've got someone here that we can't have stay here. He's pretty high level. He's got to go. 62% chance of success. I really need you to succeed on this. I'll cancel that because the public order there seems to be fine. Need the money for agent actions.
He don't stand a chance.
Good job. Yeah, they're still bombing all this shit out here, so can't really do much about that right now. What are we researching again? Yeah. Yeah, that'll be really good for foreign veterans. Good stuff. Good job. Got lucky with all this stuff.
What do you wish of me?
And you just return over here.
Music lifts the soul. What is your bidding?
I suppose you can come home now.
I will be...
Because we still wanted to get to the max level so we can get that extra, 400 or 500 from business enterprises. Yeah, having these agents actually make us money is good. Alright, well that's pretty much all I can do this turn. Everything seems to be under control. Looking good. Let's move on. Yeah, so let me just double check. These guys here. We need to stay here, well, firstly because it's winter. But also, just need to make sure that enemies don't land here, so we're just building this up a little bit for the time being. Alright, moving on. If they were going to send an army, they should send it to another place. Okay, so over here, I think we can justify auto-resolving. I mean, obviously, fighting this battle manually, they don't stand a chance. I just want to try and save some time. So, that's okay. Spear Levy Garrison, we get them back instantly. And these guys here are in good enough shape that is not going to matter. Didn't really kill that many of them, though, but that's okay. Takayama. I think what they're trying to do here is just level up this geisha.
You have use of my talents?
Looks like the odds are slightly in my favor, but I don't want to fight that battle manually. No. What if I distracted this army?
I will distract them.
And then, yeah, they don't have to deal with it. Repairing that's pointless while these guys are here. Anyway, it's repairing on its own. So, what got bombarded? Lots of stuff. That's okay, as long as we're still making loads of cash. We're okay. So, a little bit of a concern over here. Are these two, are the Chosu and Satsuma allies? Yeah, they are. So, they could back each other up. Be an interesting fight, that's for sure. I don't necessarily think we'd lose. God, 2 more turns and we get a citadel here. It'd make a bit of a difference. Same with that. I think we should just send the Chosu home.
I have better things to do than listen to an old woman's prattle.
Oops.
Speak and try to make sense.
There we go. Send them home. If these guys want to attack us, go for it. But, I mean, it looks like it's a shit army. Really badly damaged. At least somewhat. It's just a case of... This army here is not ready to deal with them. So I'm just hoping that they can't make it here. And it's only under a captain there, so they shouldn't be able to make it.
What do you wish of me?
Oh well, I'll take that risk. So this turn here, we should be able to tax them. Yep, it's fine. And we have Setsu. Oh yeah, so that needs to be repaired. Okay, so now we're in 1870. We have 6. No, we have 1 turn less from 7 years. So what was it again? It was 84 times 2. So like 165 turns left to go, which is heaps. But we haven't even conquered half of Japan yet, and we have to pretty much conquer the entire thing. Promise Zone 23. But most of our expansion will happen in the last few turns. Because we'll get more armies and it'll speed things up. Once we get our money together, that's going to make a big difference. Alright, so let's continue construction. Yeah, trading port would be good. Okay, this region here, I think public order will be fine, so let's build the cadet school to make sure it's defensible, because we want to leave as soon as spring comes. Need to also make sure these regions are can recruit line infantry as defense, because they're much better than levy infantry. Much more cost effective.
What would you have me do?
I could probably make my way over...
My lord?
Actually, let me just check it. Do they have more armies?
Await
Oh yeah, a little bit. Because I want to make my way over to Ise. Good, we can recruit line infantry here now. So I guess they're bombing the tenant fields. It's alright. Money's looking pretty good. Let's move on to the next turn. Should have sent them home. If they just want to die, fine by me. Too bad we don't have a general in there gaining experience. Okay, so soon one of the Western powers should want to set up with us. Now, doing this would give us 10%, 10 diplomatic relations, which is totally useless. Reduce recruitment costs. Also give us access to a national railway company, which you don't really need. What more can we do to improve our economy? Loyalty's not a problem among the generals. Don't need any more honor from the daimyo. Can't go any higher anyway. Most of the stuff is actually finished researching now. I guess we'll go down this line here, because there's some good stuff. If we get to here, that extra 15% reduction in administration costs, that's going to make us a lot of cash. So these guys here, yeah, they'll have to go home. I'll have to repair that straight away. Look, come and deal with me properly.
You are here like an honest
Being
man
a
at the
bitch.
front gate. Better that.
How much is it going to cost me in total? Fair bit. Yeah, we need that. I need to improve it as well. Reduce those construction costs, because that's where most of my money goes into. Construction. Got to build this stuff up. That's good. Give that one more turn and it'll be more defensible here. Got maybe 2 or 3 more turns. Oh, what's this? Here we go. And Ishin Shishi on the way. Send the foreign veteran over here. Get rid of him.
That guy's as good as dead.
Alright. Wounded's good enough. Alright, level 4. So what I really want is for him to be good at assassinating. So that's pretty good. Plus 10% to the reloading skill of artillery units. What else is there? So down here, when he gets to level 6, definitely want him to be better at single combat, because I don't want to be harassed by enemy agents, so we'll use him to clear them away. This over here, one to resolve when engaged in single combat. That's not bad, but if we get this, we won't be able to get one of these. See, that there also provides resolve. Let's see, which one of these do we maybe not want? Resolve to military administration. Reduced. We're gonna need this. Reduced upkeep costs. So that's needed. Well, we've got that access anyway. So we have to choose. If we want this, which one of these do we not want? Agent success, chance of success. When engaged in single combat. Plus 15 chance of killing. Alright, so don't worry about this one. These three are just much better. So go with this. Because you'll get 3 points on the final level. I'm just getting a phone call, be right back. Okay, we're back. Where were we? Just getting through the last 2 or 3 turns of winter. Probably 2. Don't know if there's any point repairing this, because it's pretty expensive, and they're just going to come down there and raid it again. I'll upgrade this. These guys aren't going for it. I'm going to go for... And I can't go out there and attack them because of... Is this microphone on? Yeah, it's on. Fucking couldn't tell. Alright. Let's see what else is going on. I know, right? Good production value right here. Let's plays. I'm not going to bother too much for 3,000 views. Who fucking cares? Anyway. So they basically just want to commit suicide here. Fine by me. I could use the experience. We don't necessarily need to be in there this turn. Or maybe we can start preparing to be on the edge here.
Ready for orders. As you wish, my lord. At your command. My sword.
Oh, it's because I brought them. My mistake. That's not a big deal. Okay, so you can stand over here. Oh, you need to join up with them as well.
Train the troops.
So yeah, just a little bit more levy infantry just to try and maintain public order. A little bit better. This has got line infantry over here. Of course we need them on the borders. What have we got in here? Get rid of the levy infantry, we don't want that. Needs to be able to defend the settlement. No point repairing any of this stuff, it's just going to keep getting bombarded. This settlement is also on the front, so don't worry too much about money, think more about make sure these settlements are defensible. As much as I do need money, I also need to make sure that they're oh, hang on, this region is about to revolt. Need to exempt it from taxation, same with this one here. Gotta make sure I don't lose the settlement, that's the most primary thing, and then we can worry about money later. We're getting money from the settlements that are already defensible. Don't worry about them. You come over here, establish spy network, and you can stay there. They besiege us, it's their funeral. And I am out of cash. Moving on.
I await new orders.
I might even start making my way up there to Ise now. So we've got 2 loads of artillery here and 1 in there. These are Armstrong guns, so these are the better ones. That does make things more difficult. I mean, obviously auto resolve's not an option, we have to fight this battle manually. Seriously, those artillery there could do so much damage to me. Jeez, I mean, I try and dodge the shots. If you just think back to whenever I've used the artillery in a siege battle, how many kills I actually get. Alright, let's not worry too much about just conserving our forces. We need to win this battle here. Right, so just bring everyone back for the time being. And let's see. Obviously, we would like to use the line infantry last. So if we can have these guys bombed, that would be better. Generally speaking, they deploy out here because I've fought in this battle type before. They usually deploy their cannons here. So I'm going to put line infantry around the back here. Alright, and these three just stay back here for the time being. Go hide away from those artillery. Don't really mind if they bomb the spear levy. Maybe you stay right there.
Ready for orders, sir.
This is garrison infantry. See, I don't really want to deploy it there. Because if this stuff here gets blown up, then we're going to lose loads of troops. Probably going to lose loads of troops if they get bombed anyway. Maybe not line infantry, but leave the levy infantry there instead. Well, hang on. Why don't we instead move you back here and make sure the garrison infantry here is being used instead. Because if I lose them, it doesn't matter. I get them back for free. Gotta try and... all of these guys here, we're gonna try and keep them alive. So these levy infantry over here, if they get killed, it's not the end of the world. I'll leave these in reserve. Here and here. You stay back here. So if they come up here, we want to make sure that we're ready to shoot them straight away. So hopefully they're going to aim for this guy here. Maybe just move you a little bit back. And I can dodge the shots. So that's what I'm hoping for.
Ready to defend, sir.
Uh-oh. Wrong. They showed up in a different spot. Alright, you need to get around the other side. Go, over here.
Sir, your general is under attack.
Oh, God. You see how fast the Armstrong gun bullets come in compared to the wooden cannons. The wooden cannons just mosey on in. That's the wooden cannon stuff. Don't even need to worry about that too much. Oh God, that really stings. God, these guys are fucking assholes. Whatever do to them? Nothing. God, there's so many men on that right there. Jeez. That artillery, it makes these battles so much more difficult. It's going to give us a hard time, that's for sure. At least, you know, we've got our own things as well. It's hard to dodge the Armstrong guns as well because those shots are so explosive. Can't believe how many died there. More than 100 of them. That's really bad 'cause that's line infantry. Okay, good. If they're aiming for that now, that's not so bad. Oh, don't fucking tell me you're doing this shit where they just don't listen to the orders.
The enemy have claimed the tower, sir.
Hopefully they blow up all the towers. And of course there's got another Armstrong gun coming in reinforcements. This thing's difficult. It was a mistake to put those units there. Okay, you need to come back over here. Because they're about to attack. We need to make sure we're shooting. At least we've got a star fort. That certainly does help.
Ready for orders, sir.
Ah, you retards. No, they didn't get there fast enough. You have to stay there. So they've almost blown this up. How are they going with this one? Haven't started with it yet. Of course, we need to also protect this. Can't let them capture that. Every time I fought on this battle, though, they've always deployed on this side. That's why I was... I mean, you can take a bit of a gamble with this stuff, and sometimes it doesn't pay off. Right. So they blew up this one. Hopefully they go for this one now. Okay, good. It's kind of a waste of ammo. Let's look at these guys here. They're not obeying orders. I need you to shoot them. Okay, they're getting into formation now. Good. Try and keep this guy out of combat, because I'd like him to live. Bouncer power's not too bad. Certainly could be better. It would be better if I didn't lose all those men there. Good to see these guys are just sitting there. Kill them quite easily that way. Okay, I need more troops over here. We absolutely cannot let them capture this. These Red Bear infantry, I think they're really good melee troops, so it's going to be a bit of a problem. Shoot them. Well, it's good to see that they're... Oh, actually, this is Tosa riflemen. Good. Did they get shuttered? Yeah, good. Good, that's what we need to see. Bouncer power's not too bad. Where's their other artillery? Their reinforcements came from over here, but I don't see it. Doesn't matter if they get wiped out, they're part of the garrison. Get them back for free. So AI over here is basically just set to off. Don't worry. Just sit there, it's fine. And I do mean that. It's fine if they don't do anything, because these guys here, they're still shooting, I think. Bouncer powers, I think we're going to win this. I would really like to get some troops over there and get rid of those Armstrong guns, but I don't have any cavalry. Because yeah, by far they did the most damage to us. No doubt about that. I suppose the damage isn't too bad. They've taken more damage than I have. Most of the casualties, apart from this one here, is on garrison. This guy's here just sit there. I'll wait until the battle's actually over before I bother actually trying to chase these guys down. Just shoot them in the meantime. I mean, they're not leaving. Shouldn't open the gate for them. Okay, I want you to come stand over here. They're all shattered, so try and shoot them as they're leaving. Now the main attack's coming from over here. Good, bounce powers. Good here. Alright, I want you. Let me see. Where's one of my levies? You come out over here. Try and run over here and actually run them down. Because obviously, if this one gets annihilated, who cares? Okay, they're actually blowing up shit over here again now. But yeah, the main purpose of them, if I can get over here and get to those Armstrong guns and actually fight them, do some damage to them, that would be just great. Although I think the battle will be over before we get there. Capture this while we're here. Otherwise it's going to keep shooting at my men, don't want that. Okay, let's get another one out here, because I think we want someone to run these guys down, because they're going to choke at these points here.
You have triumphed over the enemy.
Try to run them down as much as possible. Yeah, so they're getting the hell out of there now. We'll never be able to get there in time. So we're getting shot by this tower here. I mean, they've still got, like, the general's bodyguards coming in, but they're not that much of a concern. Let me get over here. All these guys over here that need to be killed. They're long gone now. Get in there. Run down as many of them as we can. Cut them off. Any kills you got so far? 300, that was pretty good, considering last time I looked it was 20. Okay, if they're out now, we're not gonna catch them. So maybe just stand over there and shoot them as they leave.
Good news, sir. The enemy general is dead.
Alright, I'm pretty happy with that. We didn't lose any units. Lost far fewer troops than those. Garrison units were the main ones that took damage. The Star Fort would have taken a beating, but unfortunately we didn't get any of their artillery. They lost half their army. At least they're still taking attrition out here. Anyway, future attempts of those two armies, without reinforcements at least, to attack the settlement is going to completely fail. Don't have to worry about it too much more. Yeah, I'm not going to let you stay here. So what have you got? Copper-plated Corvette. That's a bit ridiculous. Come on, that's like more than an entire unit's movement. Let's have a look at the damage. It's not that bad, not that good. These ones here are a bit damaged, but it's okay. I'm recovering 26 men a turn. Don't bother repairing any of that. Okay, so let's have a look here. So this one here is threatening to revolt. It's exempted from taxation.
Ready for orders. Yes, my lord.
Next turn will be spring. We'll start making our way over here. I reckon 5 units in here. Not only will that maintain public order, but it'll be enough to defend it against at least one stack. But with 5 units in here, all of this money here is basically paying the garrison, but that's fine. We can increase the income as it continues to develop. Let's have a look here.
Yes, my lord.
Oh, no, he didn't get assassinated. That's him there. He's just back. 67%. It's not great. Damn it. Because this guy here is pretty high level. Let's have a look. He's level 4. Oh, but I'm level 5 with this one. You know, come stand over here. Better not bloody assassinate you. Maybe if you came over here, maybe would that help? I don't know. Don't forget they get bonuses on legendary difficulty. Okay, so what about you? Could you come over here? Attach yourself here to scout. Oh, hang on. No, not enough movement. Really want that guy assassinated. He's too strong of an agent. If you went out here to attack them, it's close, but it's not good enough. And they're just going to come over here and raid us, costing us more money. So just go away. Just absolute nuisance. That's all you are. You're not even coming to attack our settlements.
For my sword is
Go
ready
away.
to take your head.
Yes, my lord.
Yeah, it'll take us a few turns to get through here. No point moving into the territory right now. Just end up taking attrition. This region here is not going to get bombed, so it's okay to build that up. This would be a good settlement to make money because it can't be bombed. Let's have a look. It's not making much at the moment. Well, it's making a bit at the moment. What else can we do? Public order's under control, so we need more of the craft workshop, but that's going to reduce public order. Oh, actually no, it's about the same. What do we need for factories? I haven't built any of those yet. Ah, gold standard. I still prefer to go down this way. It's not urgent. If we have a look at how much money the factory produces. Oh, hang on, it's not the wrong one. Oh, it's this one here. So we're on the way for it. Which is an additional 450. It also reduces happiness. But it increases town wealth per turn, which doesn't matter because we've got taxes up so high. So it's always minus 14. No one's got any town wealth. Good. Once all of those finish, that'll increase that income by quite a bit. And there goes all my cash. What are the chances we can win that? We can. Okay, take him out.
Sorry, sir, but we cannot. Forward, men! We can't do that, sir.
Now, I didn't want to keep the parrot gun in here, so get rid of that. I'll keep the line infantry. I don't want the levy infantry anymore.
On the move, sir.
Now this can actually be repaired. I'll have to recruit the line infantry there next turn. They're unlikely to send another army right away. And they should worry about down south. Anyway, we recently took out a lot of their forces. Okay, I might also disband one of these units. I'm going to try and save as much cash as possible. Okay, let's move on. That Ishin Ishi just walked right past us. But still, I really want to assassinate that guy. Next turn might actually still be winter. Yeah, it is. Not sure what to do. I guess we'll do nothing. Once again, these guys don't want to attack us, they just want to go and raid. So, go away.
You are here like an honest man at the front gate. Better than...
Well, if they keep doing this, they're gonna fuck up their chances of winning this war, because I'm gonna keep trying to do this. Now, you should keep trying to kill him. 57% chance, just don't die in the attempt. Fuck.
Killing's my business. Ain't a man alive can stand against me.
Good, we actually killed him that time. I think we've wounded him twice prior. But that's good that he's finally gone.
Yes, my
So yeah, we'll take a little bit of attrition, but last time I saw...
Hi.
Ooh. I mean, it'll only be a little bit, and if we're in here, we'll be able to defend against that, so it'll be fine. These guys out here just going to keep raiding. I'm not too concerned about this. We just need to get a move on it. Take a little bit of attrition.
As you command. Very well.
What's this? Shit. Oh, shit.
My sword for you, my lord.
You get rid of him.
He don't stand a
Good job. So you're close to leveling up. We want you to get there, sir.
They will forget their war.
Just do that so that easy experience. Oh, did I not recruit? Yeah. Yeah, need to get that going. So this one here, exempt that from taxes. Good to see this one here is now under control. And this one can be taxed for a measly amount of money, but it's better than nothing. Good, making good coin. Alright, what can we build up? It's going to make us more cash. So yeah, at Kyoto here, it's not likely to come under attack, so good settlement to develop. Telegraph office. If we build the railway station, how's that going to go for money? Make us a little bit, but also reduces happiness due to modernization. How's the happiness here at the moment? So we've got +4. So that'll help with... Alright, let's do that. And this, and... Actually, cancel that, and instead build this, because I don't want those extra build slots. Almost out of cash. What can we build? Yep, upgrade that. Don't need that anymore. Maybe one extra line infantry here. Just in case they land anyone there. Looking good. Let's move on. Good, those guys finally decided that enough is enough with that. So yeah, expect to take a little bit of attrition on this last turn of winter. Don't know how much... Oh, shit. I could justify expanding. That's going to make things more difficult. I might have to punch through them. Depends how strong those troops are. Yeah. So now we can build the Zaibatsu fields. So what do they got? They got these white bear infantry. I think they have pretty good morale. They've got a lot of them too. But how are they going for artillery? Alright, what we should do in this situation, distract him
I will distract.
so that he doesn't show up.
At your command.
Take him out.
Attack!
This has to be fought manually. The Tosa are coming in as well? Fine. We want to try and take out as many of these guys anyway, so that works out fine. Let's do this. It's been a while since we've had a field battle. don't particularly want to deploy in the trees. Prefer to deploy out in the open. So we'll set up over here. They'll come to us. Enemy reinforcements will come from over there. Oh, we took a bit of damage because of the winter. Hundreds of... or a couple of hundred. Or maybe 100 of most men dead. See, this one lost quite a few. 28 men. Wish I had Neil fire. But I only need it for these field battles, and I don't really fight the field battles that much. You know, we got our artillery superiority. They don't have any artillery. So, we'll be fine.
Today, sir, we attack.
We shall cut them down.
Okay, I need to send a scout to go and have a look at what they're up to, because otherwise I can't see. They're bound to be coming... yeah, they're coming towards us. Move forward a little bit more.
At the double. We shall cut them down.
So hopefully the plan is defeat them before the other ones even show up. But of course, since we have a defensive position here, we're entirely relying on them attacking us. Got plenty of ammo. Because these guys don't even usually get a chance to use up all their ammo in these field battles.
Sabers at the ready.
I'm not too concerned about the cavalry. I'm much more concerned about the white bear infantry. But yeah, shoot them until they're in range. Fucking trees in the way. Alright, now shoot the white bear infantry. And we'll use this stuff. I hate that they shoot at the flanks instead of the center. Okay, I need to get back here now. Good, racking up some good kills there. Fuck, I hate restrict camera. I don't know why they just sacrifice their cavalry like this. It works out fine for me. Quickly fire again. Good job. Good, racking up quite a few kills there. Now, attack over here. I don't think they've got a good angle there now. I should be using this. I mean, we're not going to get into a fight for a while, and this will increase their reload skills and accuracy.
Sir, your hidden men have been spotted.
Yeah, more important to shoot those white bear infantry, I think. It's kind of good they're running at us. Gonna make them tired before they get here. Really like these Armstrong guns. Hate going up against them, of course. So, except for this one here, they all... Oh, actually this one as well. Did alright. It's going to be flanked us, but that's okay. Send them in there to stop it. What are you doing over there? No, keep it this way. Yeah, look at the bounce of power now. We got this. What are they doing with these wiper infantry? They're not even trying to shoot them. I guess they want to get into melee. Really weird blonde wings they wear. Okay, now I need you to start blowing up these guys. Took a beating. Oh yeah, now it's got the kills.
Your general is under attack. Your victory is close, sir.
Get ready to run them down. What are you doing? Get back here. Do they have guard mode in this? Oh, they do, yeah. I should have toggled it. Let's have them fire at will now. Shoot whatever they want. We've got this either way. Yeah, I'd say that these guys probably got more kills than anyone else. So they did really well.
One of your units can no longer fire, General.
You didn't just blow up our own troop here, did you? Need to move in closer to shoot them. I got Saber Cavalry coming in first. Should we get rid of them first? Now, it's probably more important that we run these guys down here because they're going to be sitting inside the settlement otherwise. Oh, you never catch them. Still, it's important to kill these yellow ghosts as well. Alright. Oh shit, we're a bit over time here. Oh, hang on, it's not over yet. Still got these general's bodyguard there.
We shall cut them down.
Surely they'll break soon. Make sure you kill him.
Their general has fallen.
Alright, well, I'll just pause the recording as I run these guys down. Okay, I suppose that's good enough.
Without delay.
So that's all that remained from that. Only the Saber Cavalry got away, so that worked out nicely. Now, I don't think these guys here can actually get away, so I should actually be able to auto-resolve this one. Yeah. 134 casualties. Good. And another level up for him. That's what I like to see. Now, we need 3 points here for these. Which he should get in the next level. But what else do we want? Let's have a look. Why can't I get that? Oh, because I haven't put a point into this, that's why. That's what he really needs the most. That reduced 15% upkeep. And doesn't really need income from looting, but extra oppression is good. Extra replenishment and campaign movement range, that's all very good. So over here, Indomitable Warrior. He needs that. Now I don't know how many points he's going to get at level 6, because I don't think I've ever got someone to level 6. But I think it's going to be 3, so he doesn't really need this one too much. Extra morale certainly helps. Let's just have a look at what else there is. So extra instills fear in the enemy. That's good for field battles at least. %50 to ammunition for all units under this guy's command. That's what I was looking for. Right, this and then what else? So if that's the case, 30 ammo. God, that will make sieges so much easier with 50% extra ammo, and that's not on top of what this guy can provide as well. Of course, he's a little bit far off now. You come over here as well, and let's finish this.
As you wish.
Because it's only for fighting the battles manually, the extra 30 ammunition, extra 10 ammunition will come in handy, but still that's really good. Anyway, that's the end of this episode, so like and subscribe. Part 15, I think, is next, and don't forget to visit me on Facebook. See you next time, fuckers.